everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video today. Join me on the Kinzigtalbahn, the Frankfurt to Fulda route, to give it a first look. We've had a bit of a look at the game on a live stream the other day, but I've not actually had a look at each of the routes properly, so I'm going to do a video for each route, have a little look at them, and today we're going to have a look at the German offering and have a look at this wonderful DBR 411 ICET. So yeah, today we're going to take this ICET into Frankfurt. I've not done an ICE run into Frankfurt. I did try to in this stream, but if you know, I spadded halfway through and it didn't really go to plan. So today we're going to do an approach into Frankfurt and have a look what it looks like and all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, let's jump into the ICET and go to Frankfurt. Right, here we go. We're jumping into the ICE 228 service, Wien to Dortmund. Drive this passenger service from Hanau to Frankfurt. Let's do it. Right, we need to get ourselves set up, and I need to remember how to do that. The reverser is here. Pump that into forwards, and we're on the left-hand side. Cool that the wiper does that. That's quite cool. Right, so if I remember correctly, I think we need to turn on the tilting, because obviously this ICET is a tilting train, which I think is what the T stands for. But I know that there's a G and T system, so turn that on. And there's something called NETEC or something like that somewhere. There you go, NETEC or something like that. You need to turn that on and acknowledge it, because otherwise you'll have someone shouting at you. Cool, right, and we need to make sure that our lights are on. So let's do that. Let's pop that into normal. Normal hyper? No, just normal. Right. Here we go, the ICET, and it's wonderful. Look at it in all its glory. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have a little look at the photo mode. So let me jump into photo mode and try and do a nice little screenshot of this ICET here. Right, here we go. This is the new photo mode. If you've not seen it, this is one of the core features of trainsimworld 5. So let me do my standard of field of view out a little bit of rotation, get a nice little angle. Focal point, I never really know what these do, but we'll figure it out. Depth of field, we'll mess around with that. Underexpose it, of course, and we need to turn up the saturation. Makes the red pop on the ICET trains. This is a new feature for the photo mode. Obviously, you can change what time of year your picture is in. So I think maybe if we get something like mid-October, yeah, that works. And we try and get maybe midday. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, cool. You can also do things like, you know, if you want to make it really snowy, you can. You can also make it really wet if you really want to. You can make it look wet and snowy, but obviously we just want that. And I think that looks nice, so let's take that screenshot. Beautiful. And then, no matter what you do, obviously if you make it snowy or raining or whatever, you can then just jump in and it's resume like normal. Anyway, cool, right, we need to let our passengers load up here and then we'll get on our merry way. It should take us around about 15 minutes to get to Frankfurt, which is going to be quite cool. From what I've seen on the preview stream, Frankfurt and the approach into Frankfurt is quite cool. So yeah, let's let our passengers load and then we'll set off. Right, it is 16 minutes past 1, so let's get the doors locked. Let's have a listen to the door closing sounds. Do they make any sounds, I wonder? No. Is that normal? Is that right? I'm guessing so. Right, let me release the brakes. Have we got a brake key in this? Because that will help us out. Because normally I struggle to get going in the German routes, and I'm usually like, what's gone wrong? And it's normally a brake key. I don't think so. So hopefully if we put some throttle on, we should start moving. Are we moving? It's making sounds. And we're moving. Beautiful. Right. Go, go, go. Let's have a listen to this wonderful thing departing. The horn's not very nice. No, I'm not a fan of the horn. Right. Oh, there's a new plane up there, which I think is all part of the Airbus stuff. There you go, look, up there. Right. I'll shut up now. It's nice, isn't it? Shh, shh, listen to it. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm going too quick, so let me turn the throttle off and just put some brakes on, and that should be okay, hopefully. Cool, right, we're up to 60 now, so we can carry on going. So let me show you the Frankfurt Fulda map. We're here at Hanau, we're just leaving Hanau, which is around about 1/3 of the way, so yeah, around about 1/4 of the way along the route. Obviously you've got Frankfurt down here where we're going to today. I think if you have the, oh no, wait, the 423 is included, so the 423 runs part of this route just here, and is part of the S-Bahn. Obviously we've got Fulda down here, which is familiar territory with the Castle Würzburg route. There it is, there's Fulda, and obviously you can see the wonderful little labels and stuff, so you can see where you're going. So yeah, quite informative, this map. I quite like it. It's quite cool. So yeah, right, we're off on our way. We need to make sure we're not speeding, which we are doing, because that's what I do. And here's a bridge. I think this is the Stenheim main bridge, isn't it? I did some research for this route, and this was a key feature. So cool little bridge shot. Let's have a little. Oh, what are we doing in the back of here? I wanted to have a look at the the bridge, but sure, okay, right, there we go. That was the bridge. It's gone now. Anyway, right, we're up to 130 kilometers an hour, and hopefully this route should this part of the route should show us the tilting, because once it starts tilting, it looks cool. Right, so let's get up to full line speed of 150 kilometers an hour, and there's a few curves coming up, so hopefully we can start seeing this tilting. Oh, you can see it. You can see the tilting very well. Look at it. Oh my goodness, look at it from the outside. Look at the tilting. You can see how the train moves. It's kind of like, you know, it's not really following what the track's doing. It's sort of tilting itself, which is quite cool. It's quite cool that we've got two tilting locos for the core routes, obviously this and the Pendolino. But I think this does more tilting, or tilts differently to the Pendolino, because I've not really noticed it on the Pendo. And we're up to 160. Lovely stuff. Right, so we've got a train coming the other way. What's this coming the other way? It's green. Is this the Flix train Vectron? The Flixtron, as I call it. It is. Look at that, beautiful. Right, there's the Flix train Vectron. That's what you get as part of the deluxe edition. Look at that, wonderful stuff. We'll give that a go one time. So there you go, the two new locos as part of this pack. Lovely stuff. We're going past another station here. Let's have a look at this as we're speeding past it. Is this one of the S-Bahn stations? I'm guessing so. It looks very S-Bahny. New PIS as well, if you've not noticed that. This is Mulheim Dieterscheim. No idea. Yeah, I'm not very good at German pronunciations. And we've got another S-Bahn station here. So I think this is the S-Bahn anyway. This is where the 423 would run, I think. Or maybe some of the layers. Obviously, this is during early access, so any layers that are meant to stop at these stations, I've not got installed just yet. What's this station called? Hello? Station? Mulheim Main, I'm guessing? Yeah, Mulheim is a place, I guess. Oh, a bit of tilting action there. You can see it very vividly there, the tilting. Nice. Beautiful stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing this on like future German routes. I think wasn't there a diesel version of this? And I think this would have run on some routes we already have. So hopefully when this gets ported into all the German routes that have got some twists and turns, and we can fully see the tilting. I think this is meant to be on Riesa Dresden, isn't it? As it would be in real life. So hopefully we see it on that route as well. Cool. Right, we're 11 kilometers out of Frankfurt, and I think we'll start seeing the skyline. I know that the Frankfurt skyline is quite prominent on this route, so once we start seeing that, I'll point it out to you. Oh, speak of the devil, and he may appear. We've got a 423 over here, so this is... Oh, we've got a couple of 423s. So these are obviously included in the route, but we first saw these in Munich, I think. So obviously, if you want to do a bit of S-Bahn, the 423s are included. I will do an S-Bahn run at some point. I'm looking at the new stuff today. But in the next few weeks, we will see some... you will see some videos from me on the S-Bahn. Got another one here. I think this is Offenbach. So this is how far you can run the S-Bahn. I think it's between Offenbach and Hanau. So you've got about 2 or 3, maybe 4 stations where you can do the 423. And then they run down there somewhere. So I think they go off map. Oh yeah, they go underground there. So some of them do carry on. There's 1 or 2 services which I think do go between Hanau and Frankfurt. But I think the majority of the S-Bahn goes underground. And then it goes to Frankfurt South, underground, and whatever else, which I think this is what this station is here. I think this is Frankfurt South, isn't it? Let's have a look. No, this is Offenbach Main. Oh, right, so maybe some of the S-Bahn comes here. Oh, I don't know, do I? I know that Frankfurt South, when we go past it, that's how far the Flix train Vectron goes to, because there's something about how, like, you can't go into Frankfurt if you've not got, like, a loco on the back or something like that, or if you've not got a cab car. So obviously, because the Flix train Vectron doesn't have a cab car, it's not allowed to go into Frankfurt Main, so it has to go to South for some reason, which is quite an interesting bit of information I learned the other day. Right, I best start slowing down. There's a red coming up in about 2 kilometers time, so I don't fancy spadding. What's that on the skyline? Is that Frankfurt? I thought Frankfurt would have been a bit more significant than that. Oh wait, no, hold on, that's Frankfurt. I was thinking that was Frankfurt, but no. There you go, that's the Frankfurt skyline. How cool is that, as we've got another ICET leaving? Beautiful stuff. I can take the brakes off now because the red light's disappeared. Oh, it's a double ICET. A bit of double iced tea, please, thank you very much. Nice. What's going to be cool is that once the actual release date for Train Sim World is here, we will see all the layers that I've got. So I've got pretty much everything. I think I've got most things. I don't think there's any German routes I don't have. So we will see the ICE 1s and 3, I think, and possibly the 3M. I'm not sure. So it's going to be very cool seeing all the different ICE trains. You know, I think there's I can't even remember how many layers there is, but there's tons for this route. I think there's almost like 50 or 60 or something stupid like that. So if you're a German rail fan, you're going to enjoy this route because there's a lot to it. Right, let's think about slowing down because we're about 2 kilometers away from Frankfurt. I've obviously got it in kilometers today. People shouted at me for having it in miles. So, oh, there you go. There's some 423. So I think the S-Bahn goes... Does it go underneath here? Yeah, so it goes underneath here. So I think if you went through there, you'd end up at Offenbach. I think that diverts off the route somewhere. Would have been cool to see that. But there you go, there's some 423s there. I don't know whether you can drive them or not. But yeah, we need to slow down because kilometres are obviously a lot different to miles. In my head, I think 2 miles, and that's quite far. But 2 kilometres isn't that far. So, no, you don't underestimate what you're doing. We have got a 90 as we approach Frankfurt. So I'm just going to play it safe because I don't fancy absolutely breaking this. But we can speed up a little bit because 47 kilometres an hour is a bit too slow. It'll help if I take my brakes off on it. Right, come on, get some speed up. Let's get into Frankfurt. Come on. Got another 423 on the side of us here. So I think this is waiting to go somewhere. In fact, we can find out because with the new map, we can hover over it. What's it doing? Nothing. Okay, so if nothing comes up, it's just static stock. So it's not doing anything. That's fine. I need to get back down to 90 because I said I needed to speed up. But apparently, I just keep going until I speed because I'm silly. Right, so get down to 91. Get down to 90 even. We need to get down to 80 then. And then we should start seeing Frankfurt Main and the skyline. I'm looking forward to it. This is going to look quite nice. Whoa, what was that? That was quite cool. There was some cool looking graffiti back here of a person. Is that like branded or something? That's quite cool. Obviously we've got some cool graffiti. Oh, look at that. Look at that geezer there. Oh, lovely stuff. So quite cool graffiti. I know that obviously the graffiti's been pretty standard up to now. So yeah, I'm quite liking this detail. Very nice. Here we go. We're crossing a bridge and I don't know what river this is, but the water texture looks really nice. The water texture looks really, really good. Look at that. That looks incredible. What river is this? Let me know. Right, we need to slow down because I'm going way too quick. There's a red coming up, so I need to slow down. Here we go, we're veering towards Frankfurt's skyline now, but we've got a red coming up, so I don't think we'll fully get to appreciate it just yet. But as we slowly come around the corner, you can start seeing the skyline there, but obviously we want to see what's behind the station, or in front of the station, depending on how you look at it. Oh, look at that. Hold on, let's not get too distracted, because we need to make sure we stop at this red, wherever it is. I think it's around there. Oh, look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm a fan of that. That's a cool skyline. Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of that. Right, let's stop at this red signal and fully appreciate the skyline until it changes. I'm hoping we're not stuck here for too long. We are 6 minutes early, so I'm guessing we need to wait here for a minute, but let's have a look at this skyline. It looks absolutely fantastic. How cool is that? Look at that. That's absolutely brilliant. That's absolutely incredible. Honestly, hats off to Dovetail, because that is beautiful. Oh, look at the station as well. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Oh, we've got some S-Bahn going underneath here, so I'm guessing that goes underground. So is there an underground Frankfurt station? Because I'm guessing so. Would it be cool to have like an S-Bahn line? I know that we had the rapid transit, that was sort of like an S-Bahn focused sort of route. So I would like to see that again, that'd be quite cool. But look at all this static stock here. And do you know what, surprisingly, the frames aren't too bad here at Frankfurt. It might not be the best in the actual station itself, and it probably won't be too good once we have all the layers, but this is looking really, really good. I'm impressed. I'm very much impressed. Look at this, we've got something going the other way as well. There's so much going on. I can imagine once we have all the layers, we're just going to see all sorts of stuff going on. We've got a Dosto coming our way as well. Wonderful stuff. I think Frankfurt is the busiest station in Germany, so it's very nice. We've got some very busy action. A lot of stuff going on this route. Lovely stuff. Right, we can start going, so let's get up to... I'm going to go to about 40, because I don't want to go too quick. And let's get into Frankfurt station and see how it is inside the station. Right, I wasn't fully focusing on what I was doing and we're speeding into Frankfurt, but let's slow down. Come on, bit more brakes. What's this over here? Does this clock work? Oh, it does. Look at that. Sweet. Okay, nice. Let's release the brakes because we're going a bit too slow now. Yeah, that's quite cool. So what is this? Is this like a signal box or something? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure someone will let me know. Right, let's focus on stopping in Frankfurt, because the last thing we want to do is love tap the buffers. Right, so brake 2. I think that should be okay. Bit of gentle braking. Brake 1B. Same thing. Right, let's slow down. Let's get an exterior shot of this as well, because we can. Let's try and get a nice... Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm under the map. Great. Slow down. Don't hit the buffers. Don't hit the buffers. Stop. Stop. Don't do it. Ah, we're millions of miles away. We're all right. Stop then. Beautiful. Right. We're here at Frankfurt. Lovely stuff. I heard something else departing then. Right, let's unlock the doors. Beautiful stuff. Frame rate's dropped a little bit here at Frankfurt, but I do kind of expect that because it's absolutely massive. Beautiful. Right, let's unload our passengers. Let's have a little fly around Frankfurt. What we've got here, we've got some shops here. Look at this. We've got some music. Oh, let's have a little dance. Beautiful. Right. Hopefully, once we get all the layers, we'll see a lot more stuff going on here. But obviously, because this is early access, I've not got everything installed just yet. But hopefully, this station's going to look pretty darn insane. I can hear something arriving somewhere. Is that over there? Is that an S-Bahn train over there? Or is that underground? Wait, is that the S-Bahn underground? That's quite cool. How would you get there? Is that down here? I'm guessing so. Can we get to it? Let's have a look. Oh, I don't think so. Ah, would that be through there? I'm guessing so. Ah, it'd be cool if you could go down to the S-Bahn lines, but maybe in a future route. Beautiful, right, there we go. That's been my first look at the Frankfurt Fulda route. Do you know what? I've quite enjoyed it. I know that we've only looked at a little bit of it, but I have looked at another part of the route in a stream, so I quite like this route. It's very underrated, I think, and obviously once we've got all the layers and stuff like that, I think it's going to be very busy, an awful lot to do. It's got quite an extensive timetable, so yeah, I'm very much a fan, and I quite like this ICET. The tilting is very cool, and it just looks fantastic, doesn't it? Look how sleek it looks. So yeah, I'm going to leave that video there because we've safely arrived into Frankfurt. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button and subscribe. If you're new, I'd massively appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye bye.